What's up, everybody, and welcome back. And oh my gosh, it has been way too long since I've posted. It's been almost 5 weeks, I think, since I posted a video. I put out a few shorts. I'm finally getting recovered enough from surgery to where I can get out and do a few things and feel comfortable doing it. Still got the brace on. It comes off here very soon, so I got a doctor's appointment coming up. Get that off, but it's good to be back. Not out on the water, still can't go fishing. At least I'm not supposed to go fishing. I'm going to try to do some fishing this weekend, actually with my boy. I'll be down on the riverbank. I won't be doing any fishing, but I'm not supposed to be doing any fishing. We'll see what happens. I've done a few casts left-handed. We'll give that a whirl, so who knows, but I'm going to take my youngest son down to a local river. It's running pretty good. We've had so much rain. It has done nothing but rain, it seems like. The rivers are in pretty good shape, so we're going to go try to do some bank fishing, try to get after some smallmouth. But in today's video, I had bought a new crossbow. If you'd seen in the short, I got a new crossbow because when it comes to hunting season this year, I'm not going to be able to use my compound bow or even the crossbow that I would use from time to time. Last year was about a 50-50 split, but with the injury, I cannot use my compound bow, and I didn't have a crank cocking device on the crossbow that I would use. I'd have to still pull. I'm not going to be allowed to do that, but I can go hunting this year by using the crank. So bought a new crossbow. We're going to do the unboxing today. We're going to take a look at that. I won't be shooting it today. I'm hoping to shoot it this weekend when my son is here. He can help me out, but I'm going to get it out, unbox everything, get it together sorta, just a little bit. I can't finish locking it all the way down, but then when I have my youngest son this weekend, we are going to get into the backyard. We're going to shoot it and just see how it does, and that's going to be at the end of this video. I will have that, but let's start off by unboxing it. And I just want to say thank you to everyone for the support. Man, we're getting so close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. I think right now we need, oh gosh, 27 subscribers. I think at the time that I'm making this video, I need only 50 watch hours, and we'll be at the 4,000. So we're almost getting to that point where we're monetized through the ads. We appreciate your support, and so many of you guys that do watch, you are not subscribers, so I would greatly appreciate it. Go hit that subscribe button. It is free to you, don't cost you anything, and it helps me out tremendously. And we're getting so close. I'm hoping to get to put out a bunch of videos here coming up. It will look a lot different. Like I said, I got the crossbow today. I need to go do a review of my new kayak that I bought that I didn't really get to use but a handful of times, but I want to do a review on it compared to what I had before, and a couple other things that we're going to do that I can do, and I feel like finally doing it. But appreciate you guys' support. I'm going to quit talking now. Let's get in and take a look at what I was able to purchase. My wife was gracious. She didn't really care. She understood. She'll be able to take advantage of this too. So let's take a look at what this crossbow looks like. Alright, so the crossbow that I purchased, it came from Academy Sports. As you see, it is Barnett. It is the Stalker 410. You see the things that it did come with here in the package. You got the scope, a couple bolts. You do have the cock cranking device, which is already installed, wax, you know, all the things that typically come with it. There's the quiver. This is the crossbow. It was $500 and some dollars. I think it's like $550, but I'd call it on sale. I got it at a pretty good discount. It's not top of the line, but it's all I will need. So the big reason I bought this bow is that guy right there. That's what I gotta have in order to hunt this year. So when we get the box spun around, you'll see all the different features that it has. Still, you know, if you own a Barnett or any crossbow, you know what it typically has. Here we go. Here's the statistics on it. 410 feet a second, 190 pound draw weight. It's pretty narrow. It's only 13 inches once it's cocked. Weighs 6 pounds, which was important to me. You see the overall length there. The big thing for me was the crank cocking device and the overall weight. with the arm, I couldn't have anything heavy. I know you can get things to rest, but I had to minimize everything. And I know a lot of folks out here, they do not like crossbows. They're only, you can only bow hunt if you have a compound bow. And I have a nice compound bow that I like to use. I enjoy it. I took it out last year several times. This year it's just not going to happen. So I'm sure there'll be haters. They're like, oh, you can't use a crossbow. Well, if I want to hunt this year, I have no choice but to use a crossbow. And you hear my dog in the background. So yeah, I have no choice but to use a crossbow this year. Despite the naysayers, doctors done told me what I'm looking at. We had that discussion. So I can't get back to fishing around the 12-week mark of post-surgery, which is actually September the 15th. I've actually got a tournament planned with a buddy. That previous weekend, I think I'll be okay. I'm still going to be careful, but when it comes to the hunting, I've got to use the crossbow, and that's doctor's order. So hate all you want to. I'm sorry. I would rather be out in the outdoors than stuck at home and not being able to hunt. So that's where I'm at, and that's why we got that. And it's something my wife can take advantage of as well, because she can't. She likes to get out and hunt from time to time. She doesn't do the cold, but this is a bow that she will be able to use as well. So, but you've seen the stats, and I'll pop those up as well on a picture. So let's dig into this thing, see what it looks like. All right, let's get to this thing, and it's going to be a little tricky for me, so bear with me, as this is still, I got a little bit of use in that hand, but I'm still down mostly to that one arm. Here's what we got. That's it packaged up. So when we get in here, let's get some of this out. And there's the quiver. So here's the quiver. Get it opened up. That wasn't too bad on my arm. Got a lot of things we got to get mounted onto this thing. That is alright. So, quiver, bow pulled out. Styrofoam is packing off of it. And there's the bow. Comes with a 4x32 scope. Be anxious to get that checked out. Okay, and you see the butt. It is adjustable, which I will need. So, like that. And the scope, back to the scope, it does have the protective lens cap. And we gotta get the end put on. And we dig down a little further, you see here's the bolts that come with it. This comes with 2 Barnett headhunters. I've used those before. A lot of times I'll just use these for discharge bolts. I'll be going out and purchasing some different bolts that needs to go with it. A lot of times these are, I just use them for the discharge. Not that they're all that bad, but I just get something a little different. And here's the part we need to get mounted on the front. See, it's not all that wide, but I'm looking forward to it. Pretty compact, which is what I like, because I do hunt out of a tree stand. I need that compactness. So there we go. As we dig down a little further, have instructions and a few other things. So we got, here's the crank, Allen wrench, and here's some mounting hardware, some wax, and then how we can mount the limbs. So everything that we need to get this thing put together, and the rest of it. So let's get the front on the best we can. I'm not going to be able to tighten it down. Let's get the rest of this. We'll get it put together. Not that I can get it tightened down very well, because the arm, but we'll get it on there and we'll see what this thing looks like to the best of our ability. So stick around. Let's get this thing put together. So we're going to get this little piece mounted to the crossbow. Just has the Allen wrench. You can loosen it. It'll pop open. You can get it slid onto the track. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if I got that open enough. Not quite. Telling you it's not very fun working with one hand. Okay. There we go. Got it where I want it. Get this thing tightened down so it don't fall off. Alright, I got it fairly tight, as I can get it. We'll get it a little tighter down the road, but feel nice and easy. Just take the other part and it's just a quick clip. Clips on. I don't have the front on yet, not the limbs, but push the button, clips on, and get it on and back off. So very simple. Now let's get these limbs on. This is gonna be the tricky part because I got those bump stops and probably not gonna have enough strength to get pulled over. So we'll see. Let's get this on here though. Well, there we go. 10 minutes to get it on there. That hurt. Should not have done that. Don't do that. And don't tell my doctor. Oh, that hurt. Now, just need to get our bolt in and be good to go. Let's see, now we're just tightening it up. Do that. Rest that on there. Use my good hand. Tighten that down. Alright, got that on as tight as I can get it. We're good. I can get my son to help me finish getting it tightened. Just wanted to get on there. I probably shouldn't have done that. But that's okay. So, last thing I gotta get on foot stirrup. Should be good to go. So let's get this guy on there. Got everything on. We're good to go. Crank goes here, which I hadn't put in yet. There's that. There's everything assembled. We're good to go. Got to tighten down some stuff because the armor couldn't get all tightened. That's what the teenager is going to be for. There it is. Looking forward to using it. So, got someone here that's going to try it out. And look who made an appearance. She's also going to be using this bow as well as me. So, pretty lightweight. One of the reasons we got it for both of us. Fit you alright?
It's really good. It is lightweight.
So, lightweight, compact, should be good to go. Hopefully this weekend we're going to sling some shots out of it. But appreciate you guys coming along with us so far. Let's see how this thing shoots. Alright, so we got the bow together yesterday. Got everything tightened down. I got my son out here, he helped me. So we're going to sling a couple of bolts to see how this thing is shooting. Just got it cocked, ready to go. These are going to be the first shots from the new crossbow. Let's see. I think it is going to shoot close. I think we'll be okay. I think it's bore sighted in. So these are the first shots. So let's see how they do. All right, whenever you're ready. Well, there was the first shots with it. Shooting pretty good. Got zeroed in a little bit, but for straight out of the box, putting everything on it and just slinging a couple bolts, doing pretty good. So I could go kill a deer with that tomorrow. So happy with it. Now once we get the brace off, get a little more healed up, we start getting closer to the season, I'll zero it in a little more and get it good to go. So, but appreciate you guys coming along. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you hadn't already, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Man, we're getting so close. Getting so close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Almost at that 4,000 watch hour, so very, very close. Appreciate it if you would, if you'd hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, God bless.